Hello and welcome to South First. I'm Anusha Ravi Sood and this is State of Play. This is a very special episode of State of Play because South First has its first tracker poll for the upcoming Karnataka elections carried out by People's Pulse. First things first, the tracker poll conducted between the 22nd and 30th of December shows that Congress in Karnataka will emerge as the single largest party in the upcoming assembly elections. However, the polls also predict that Karnataka is likely to throw up a broken mandate, with Congress winning 101 seats plus or minus 9 seats. Mind you, these numbers are for the period between 22nd and the 31st of December, the last week of December. As elections draw closer, South First hopes to bring you two more tracker polls much closer to the election sometime in the month of March. But as of today, these are the numbers. Karnataka has 224 assembly constituencies, and for any party to claim a majority to form government, to stake claim to form the government, the party must have 113 seats. As of today, according to the tracker polls, no party is likely to reach that number, but Congress will emerge as the single largest party. What about the incumbent BJP? The first tracker poll for South First carried out by People's Pulse shows that the BJP is likely to win 91 seats plus or minus 7 seats. And the JDS, the regional party, the third player in Karnataka politics, is slated to win 29 seats plus or minus 5 seats. Interestingly, the poll also predicts that the Congress's vote share is going to increase by 2%, taking the total vote share to around 40%. As of now, although the BJP is in power, so far in Karnataka, the BJP has never been able to beat the Congress's vote share. As of the numbers from People's Pulse survey carried out in December, the BJP is slated to lose 0.2% of its vote share. Although the vote share is pretty minuscule, the survey suggests the BJP could lose as many as 13 seats because of this drop in its vote share. Elections are still 4 months away, and all the parties, including the BJP, the Congress and the JDS, are confident that these numbers will change, and they will change in their favor. As these numbers may be as they are, I would like to tell you what is happening in each of the parties in Karnataka and how their fate or their chances are likely to change in the run-up to the election, and what factors will influence those changes. So let's talk about the incumbent BJP first. The BJP has never won a majority on its own in Karnataka. It has always resorted to beg, borrow, steal to cobble up numbers. The BJP in Karnataka has also never beaten the Congress's vote share. This time around, given that Karnataka has a history of not electing the incumbents back to power, the BJP's challenges are multifold. First of all, the BJP virtually has no state leadership leading the party's campaign in this particular election, and they are severely dependent on the central leadership of the BJP. The anti-incumbency factor, allegations of corruption or maladministration, an overall impression on the Basavaraj Bommai government has not been great for the party. A majority of the respondents in the People's Pulse survey for South First indicated that corruption was one of the key factors or the major problems, according to them, in Karnataka as on today. Despite taking out a statewide Jana Sankalpa Yatre, the state leadership of the BJP has not really been able to mobilize the cadres, enthuse the cadres. But with central leaders like Amit Shah, like JP Nada, beginning their visits to Karnataka, frequenting the state, this situation, the BJP hopes, is likely to change very quickly. The bigger challenge for the BJP in Karnataka elections this year, however, is the probable loss of votes from the Lingayat community, especially the Panchamasali Lingayat community. This more so after B.S. Yediyurappa was ousted as the chief minister, the tallest leader of the Lingayat community, arguably the only mass leader of the community in Karnataka. After his ouster as chief minister, the BJP in Karnataka has found itself in a fix given the Panchamasali reservation agitations. The government has attempted to resolve the situation, to tell the community that they are going to recategorize reservation, but the community is not really willing to buy this argument or buy this justification of the government so far. Anticipating a loss of votes from the Lingayat community, which is its primary vote bank, the BJP is now attempting to woo voters from SC, ST, and Vokkaliga communities. You see, even when Amit Shah visited Karnataka, he chose to go to Mandya, and he was very publicly and very prominently seen with Nirmalananda Swamiji, who heads the Adi Chunchanagiri Matha, a very prominent Vokkaliga Matha. The party there making efforts to at least associate itself with influential leaders from the community, hoping the community will show BJP some kind of favoritism in this particular election. South First had previously reported that, going by BJP's own internal survey, the party is hoping to win, as of today, just about 90 to 104 seats. The People's Pulse survey also reflects something similar. However, the BJP is very confident that, as an election machine, as a party that is known for its electioneering, it will be able to pull off numbers. It will be able to get its cadres to work together in the run up to the election and probably pull a surprise even. As far as seats go for the BJP's internal survey has suggested that the party is likely to lose nearly a dozen seats in the Kalyana Karnataka region. But the party is hoping that some amount of damage control can come about if it focuses on the old Mysuru region, which has been a weak spot for the BJP historically. And to achieve its goal, the BJP is relying on two things. One, its massive Hindutva push, and two, the Congress's ability to self-sabotage. Now coming to the Congress. Although predicted to emerge as the single largest party with 101 seats, that doesn't quite cut it for the Congress. Barely 2 months ago, the Congress was far more confident than it is as of today. Leaders of the Congress insist that in the run-up to the election, that mood will change. Cadres will be more enthused. 2 months ago, the Congress leadership was very confident of winning, say, 120 seats in Karnataka. In fact, the leadership within themselves, among themselves, had discussed that to ensure 5 full term governance in Karnataka, the party will have to win, or at least aim to win, around 130 seats. With the Bharat Jodo Yatra, the cadres in Karnataka too were quite enthused. People came together, district level leaders, booth level leaders came together to participate in the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which had given the party a momentum. But in the last 1 month, that somehow seems to be lost, and suddenly there is a drop in the spirits of Congress cadres. The leaders in the party, however, insist that this is only momentary, perhaps complacency, but as elections come closer, cadres and leaders will pick up pace when it comes to campaigning and electioneering. Whether it is the dampened spirits of the Congress cadres or the confidence of the BJP that it will still pull off this election boils down to one primary reason, that is factionalism within the Congress. Primarily, this tug of war or a cold war between DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah to emerge as the chief minister candidate for the party. Congress's recent survey too has suggested that the party will emerge as the single largest party but might not get majority as of today. A working president of the Karnataka Congress told South First that the range that has been discussed with them, or the survey, their internal survey has suggested to them that the Congress might win around 103 to 108 seats. Now the party insists that they have another 3 months to turn the tables and turn fortunes in their favor. Both the BJP and the Congress have identified about 30 to 40 seats that are swing seats. The Congress particularly has identified that about 20% of voters in urban and semi-urban areas are neutral voters who do not necessarily come under this block of caste, community, ideological voting. The Congress is now attempting to woo these voters, so is the BJP. Both the parties, Congress and BJP, and in some parts the JDS, to understand that these swing voters perhaps hold the key to their fortunes in Karnataka. What is working for the Congress, on the other hand, largely in central Karnataka, in Kalyana Karnataka, and parts of old Mysuru, is consolidation of Ahinda votes. Now, Ahinda is an acronym for minorities, backward classes, and Dalit voters. Siddaramaiah is very well known for pushing Ahinda as a social engineering concept that will work against the dominant caste voters of Lingayats and Vokaligas who have primarily been loyal to BJP and the JDS respectively. Just as the Congress's internal survey, People's Pulse survey for South First also suggests that there is on ground consolidation of these three communities in caste: minorities, Dalits, and other backward classes in Kalyana Karnataka, in central Karnataka, and parts of old Karnataka, which might be beneficial to the Congress. The JDS, although predicted to lose 8 more seats, has somehow managed to keep its house together. The JDS was the first party in Karnataka to announce its first list of candidates, even an election alliance. H.D. Kumaraswamy, while visiting Telangana, had announced that the JDS will go into polls this time with Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao's party, BRS. The JDS, which was witnessing dissent within its leadership, has now managed to quell all dissent and woo its leaders who were all set to leave the party, leave JDS and join either the Congress or the BJP, have now decided to stay put and see how things turn out for them. One of the primary reasons for that is the JDS's ability to win enough number of votes to bring both the national parties to the bargaining table. And this time around too, although the party insists that it is hoping to win 120 seats, the JDS wants to win just enough number of seats to have the larger bargaining power. One of the interesting findings of the survey carried out by People's Pulse was the chief ministerial choice, and a resounding majority of respondents chose Siddaramaiah as their preference for Chief Minister of Karnataka post. Siddaramaiah got about 28% of respondents voting in his favor as Chief Minister, leaving his closest competitor way behind. Like I said, these are primary numbers, and we at South First hope to bring you 2 more such tracker polls closer to elections in Karnataka. And it's election time and things change very, very quickly. And we at South First will keep a very close watch on those changes for you. Do stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.